Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Turn me up, plug me in, sit down and take a listen. Miss Mubbly's back, ain't about to tell you what you've been missing. I got some things I'm about to say. Won't you listen? Come on, baby boy, baby girl, girl. I don't know about to go on with this nasty flow, cause you know I am about to do a good show. And if you like this, then you can subscribe. Come back, come on, don't give me that job. It's free. You can do it like me. Just take your lovely finger and click like 1, 2, 3. You can listen or you can hit no, or if you want, I'm gonna keep going on with the flow, and it's gonna stop right here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hello. Welcome everybody. Welcome. It's been forever, right? Um, welcome back to Girl, I Don't Know. I am your host. As you can see, Miss Bubbly. Um, we're doing something we don't normally do today. We're gonna do a video, huh? Yeah. This is why we don't do videos, huh? So y'all can't see all the awkwardness that we going on behind the scenes. To be quite honest, y'all, I had recorded a whole 26-minute episode while I was waiting for my Domino's pizza. And come to find out, my mic won't even on. So I'm very angry about it. But I was really nervous, and towards the end, I had started rambling and talking about stuff that I didn't need to be talking about. And I think that was God's way of saying, like, baby girl, here, go ahead on and practice a little bit. Now, I will say my voice is very shrill. And I've been told by some men that ain't cool. So you may have to turn down your vibrato, because I have a very shrill voice. Okay, okay, get it, like it, good. That way you can stay listening to me. Sorry, I know there are some people that don't like to listen to eating and things like that, but hey, this is a mug that I got from. It's gonna be backwards, but I got this when I was on the wharf in DC with my family, and I say I need that, I need that, need that. But this first episode, I just figured I might as well just talk about a couple of things that like where I've been, why I'm recording. Uh, yeah, yeah. Let's start there. Hmm. What's been going on? Okay, so for this past year, I just really realized that I still had some things I needed to work on. So I was still kind of angry. And I was still attracting angry individuals, like little angry smurfs. Like, no offense to my short kings, but let me take this thing out my ear. No offense to my short kings, but I don't know. Like, some of y'all just be angry, and I don't know why. Deal with them anger issues, and let somebody love you. If you don't want somebody to love you, stop bothering women, because it's giving you don't like women. Mm, that's your business. But anyway, so yeah, I've moved a couple of times. Not a couple of times. I've moved twice. um, moved twice. I have a lovely home now. Um, God is good. He's blessed me with a couple of promotions. I'm not gonna get into where I work at, because why you want to know that for? If you know, you know. You just know. If you don't know, You're not close enough to me to know. No offense. Um, what else? I've just, I don't know, like, I'm trying to live and be happy with the fact of knowing that I'm good. I'm good. And I'm living my ancestors' wildest dreams. And this is where I've always wanted to be. So, um, kind of turn this way. But yeah, I could have never, this is the life I dreamed of when I was a child. Being cutesy, all this kind of stuff. You know, so we're here. And glory to God. So first, let me go back. Let me rewind. First off, all things in consideration, I gotta give all glory, honor, and praise be due to the Most High, my Lord and Savior Jesus, God, Jehovah Jireh, Yahweh, God. I love you. For Him I live, for Him I die. It is what it is. I'm very thankful, very grateful because when I pray certain things, He definitely makes sure that He answers them and He leads me and guides me. So this year we walk in, let Him guide my footsteps. Whatever that look like, let Him guide my footsteps. Okay. But not saying that we got that out of the way, but we are gonna keep it moving. Back to what I was saying, like uh it's just been a lot of things that have been going on this year. And I had to realize that I was just kind of sort of keeping my head above water, making a way where I can. Even though I was, trying to be successful, things just were not lining up for me, and I was not enjoying life. I was just not enjoying life. Just not fun, man. And just had to reevaluate situations, reevaluate different relationships, and priorities. Really had to prioritize my own self, my mental health, and above other things. And now that I've prioritized it and I've gotten back into the swing of things, it's just making sure that I keep that reminder to always put myself first. Gosh darn it, something I always forget, and it's not something that I like to do. However, it is pivotal to put yourself first, because how are you gonna put your mask on after you done help somebody else eat your mask? Now you over here gasping for breath, you can barely get it on. But ooh, I cracked myself up. Oh my gosh. Anyway, um, so yeah, that's what's been going on. I am cool with my friendships that I have right now. Shout out to them. Most of my friends are my cousins. I have a few people, a few associates, and I'm okay with saying associates now. Um, Also, be very wary, you guys, of just what you share, how you share it, and things like that. Because I've noticed that sometimes in certain friendships, it's not always it's not equal. And it's not just from personal experience, but just like hearing some of the things that my other friends have said as well. How sometimes they're always the friend that people go to. And coincidentally, these are the friends that I don't hear from as much. And that's not to say I don't love them any less or anything like that, but they're always the go-to person, and people are dumping on them, and they don't ever really get a time to really, there's no even exchange. And for that, I just had to say 10 out of 10, would not recommend. Not cool. If you find yourself in one-sided friendships, get on out of there, man. Just skate on by. Keep riding that wave of life into something better, comes and coasts along. And if you're a person that doesn't want any new friends, hey, you just be coasting, cruising along. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm weird. We're gonna be a little weird. But that was a whole bunch of me just enough for me to say like, yeah, I'm cool with where I'm at right now. What friendships I have or the friendships I have, and I'm saving money, saving money. But at the end of the day, can we also talk about something? Let's talk about Katt Williams' beginning of this year. Other things that I've missed while I've been out. Katt Williams said a lot was going to be laid out, and boy, wasn't it laid out? The ending of 2022. No, 2023. The whole Diddy thing came out. Diddy, I mean, like, who knew the baby oils? Baby, what you need all that baby oil for? And apparently, allegedly, they were like had drugs in them. I was like, that is crazy. That is crazy. Um, and it just made me realize I don't ever want to be in the music industry. I love media and pop culture and things like that, but I I don't want to be a part of that industry, that culture. Like there's so many demonic and witchcraft that's tied into it that that just doesn't doesn't appeal to me as a person. And as the woman that I am, it doesn't appeal to me. If it appeals to you, then that's fine. But even I'm not. I don't deal with it. It's not something I'm gonna deal with. Um, because my gotta say, yeah, if you got it, you got that. Because if you didn't, you don't need to be watching this. If you any of my little cousins and you are under the age of 16, get your tail off of this. I appreciate you supporting. Because love you. I'm serious. Bye. All right. So now that's just us adults, and young adults. Um, let's the open thoughts interview with Orlando Brown. The microphone. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But at the same time, is it wow that I'm starting to kind of decipher his language? Like the type of words and how he uses the jargon that he uses. I'm kind of sort of starting to understand Orlando Brown, and I feel like that makes me a little crazy. So I'm concerned. The Kendrick and Drake beef that will forever go down in history. Oh my gosh. Um, that was the best beef. I'm glad I was alive during the time so that I can tell my great grandchildren. Like I was in my studio closet with one of my old associates, and we was bust like that song was doing what it was doing, and we was hype, and we recorded it. Like yeah, like it was a time to be had. I went to a concert. Meg saw Meg and Glow, which was cool, phenomenal. Next time I go, I plan on being a lot closer. But glory to God, it was a free ticket, so we appreciate those that love to bless us because we bless them back. So appreciate that. What else? Yeah, Kendrick won. Can we just go back to that? Let's just go back to that, huh? Kendrick won. Not the type of person to debate a whole lot because that's just not me. I'm not a debater. But Kendrick definitely won. He ate. He he ate. And Drake has been trying to come back. He has. And big shout out to Drake, Big Poppy, Champagne Poppy. You still music is still musicking. It's just we don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. And that's just a little segue to K Dot's new album that he just dropped. Okay. My jaw was agape. The first song off the rip just had me like, whoa, this is okay. Okay, let me figure out how to crip walk. Uh, 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 uh. Go in, out with it. Okay, how I do that right there? How to do that there. Nah, but it inspired me, especially with Man in the Garden, I believe. I love that song. And to be deserving of something, you also have to put in that work, which is something a lot of people nowadays don't do. We assume we deserve certain things, but the level of work that we put in really isn't all of that. And if you are honest with yourself, you know it, because I know it. Yeah. But outside of that, I just also wanted to talk about Reincarnated really quickly. So the guitar is from Michigan 1947. I have been scouring the internet and I have been looking. And I'm a history person and I love history. And I love music as well. So like musical history, that kind of stuff, like it really, really, really vibrates my brain. So I just was like, what musician was this? And people on Rap Genius, they are always gonna be on it, but one thing they're gonna be is inaccurate as well. I love Rap Genius, they've been helping people for years now, especially me. And I used to rely on them heavy back in college because I took a hip hop class. And yes, they I went to UNC Charlotte, go 49ers. And there was my minor. I took a lot of African American studies classes, and one of them was um it was hip hop culture. I forgot exactly what it was, but it was phenomenal class that taught me a lot about just the West Coast, East Coast, the different styles of rap, how it's just, it is a culture. It's not something that you can just come in and appropriate, because at the end of the day, like Kate I said, they're not like us. Um, yeah, and it's a unique. It was just unique taking that class, but nonetheless, I'm getting off topic. So I was just like, who is this person? I was like, Jimi Hendrix? No. I know y'all like, why would you think that? And then they said Al Green on Rap Genius. That's what it was. They said Al Green on Rap Genius. Sorry, y'all, I got way off on a tangent. But and I was like, Al Green? That don't sound about right to me. So there's this other, there's another, guitarist, and I think his name was Slim something. I'm not quite certain, but I don't know. If you guys know, please let me know. Drop it in the comments. Do something, because I want to know who is this? Who is it? Who was the first? Who was the first guitarist? Who was the first musician that he was talking about? Because there's some history to be had, and I want to, go down that rabbit hole and do. And then for the second person, I was like a female singer who died with needle in the arms. It was like a blues singer as well. It's like maybe Billie Holiday, but no, she passed away in the hospital. And I was like, oh, maybe Janis Joplin. Mm-hmm. That's my guess. That's just my guess. That's what I'm going with. But I love how his songs just even inspire me to even just to do that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Y'all, I'm so sorry. Okay, and we back. So I have a oh, you playing games. Quiet. I have a standard golden doodle. Uh and yeah, I don't know, he lost his mind. Lost his mind just then. So I'm so sorry, y'all. Also my voice is kind of shrill. So please, I've been told, turn it down. Turn it down. My voice ain't for everybody. Yo, yo, for real. Anyway, my voice ain't for everybody. So you might have to turn your thing down just a little bit because it may get on your nerves. Uh, but with all that reincarnated, it for me, I was like, is this like a conversation, a dialogue, like a conversation he was having with God? And towards the end, I was like, okay, yeah, that's what it was, as far as like rewriting the devil's story, what he said. For a lot of people that don't like to do the work and just want to be like, I don't like all these double entendres, which he stated in the first song. He wants y'all to feel this, and he came with a track for you to feel it. So he had something for the deep. So he had something for the deep thinkers and all of that kind of stuff. If it looks like I'm yelling, I'm not. I Animal cruelty is not something that I play about. And emotional or any type of abuse like that is it's not something I play about. I love my dog. I love my Charlie McGruber. He's on Instagram. Follow him, Charlie the Mac. He be cutting up there. Boy, my baby be cutting up there. It's like he got his own. I don't know how he be using it with no opposable thumbs. If you niggas can imagine the and tell these opulent lies, and you want us to imagine that you are the man you tell us, then let me imagine that my dog is running his own Instagram. Yes, okay, yeah. Thank you. Charlie runs his own Instagram. That's his page, separate from mine. I don't know what he does up there because that's his business. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. Anyway, um, I, I, last thing I guess I'm gonna talk about, yeah, because I already have recorded a whole episode. The first one was great, y'all, but the mic wasn't on. There was no sound. So all you just kept seeing was me doing all these exaggerated movements, all these weird eye movements, look like I'm tweaking off or something. And I was really disappointed. But like I said, there was a couple of things and a couple of tangents that I went off on that I'm sure y'all would have loved. But for me, I would have went back and cringed seeing it, especially if anybody would have shared it. But last thing I guess I'm gonna really talk about is the Black woman rest movement. If you don't know about it, let's just say this. Kamala Harris was running for president this year. She didn't win. Hey, it is what it is. However, a lot of the people a majority of her voters were Black women. I believe, I don't know if it was 92%, but it was a high percentage of Black women that voted for Kamala Harris. And the funny thing is that Donald Trump won because America isn't ready for a woman president. And that's something that I realized as well because I realized it kind of earlier on when I had a lot of like people close to me that were like associates and just associates of associates that were like, they're not voting, or they're voting for Donald Trump because they don't want that black in office. And that just was like, yo, that's wild. Wow. If a light-skinned woman like that can't make it, how do I ever expect as a brown-skinned woman to be successful? Even with all of my hard work and earnest sweat equity. And that just kind of made me kind of feel kind of down for a little bit. And I realized that if you don't know the diversity, equity, inclusion, or whatever, affirmative action, that included a lot of people. That included disabilities. That would also include transgendered people. That would also include gay people. That would also include any person of any other race that does not look like they came, that does not look like of European descent, of obvious European descent. Any type of discrimination, and taking that away, hey, that sucks to suck, right? It sucks to suck. And a whole lot of people are like, hey, you're shooting yourself in the foot because of this. And hopefully, the ACA is not taken away, because I know there's a lot of things that people are saying. And I'm not here to debate if it is or it isn't. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. We're here to talk about black women resting. Debate it with your mama, not me, your baby daddy. Do something else. Try Jesus, but not me. Okay? Try Jesus. Because I don't want to hear it. Pretty much black women resting. If things were to go to crap in a handbasket, whatever happens, and I mean whatever happens, just know me and mine are gonna be good. I'm not protesting. I'm not advocating. I'm not sharing. I'm gonna. That's some good bubbling water. That's some good sparkling water right there. Rest. So yeah, there's nothing else to say. Sister Sojourner Truth said it best in her "Ain't I a Woman" speech. And if you don't know who that is, girl, oh, I don't know. Look it up. But there are a lot of things out here that I'm embarrassed by, and one of them one thing that I am embarrassed by is the fact that I let every single man that I've ever dealt with play in my face. Um, some of them, not always, but a lot of the ones that I had deep feelings and emotions for, I let them play in my face. And this year we ain't doing that. So let's go off script. This year, going into 2025, there's a couple of things that Miss Bubbly ain't here to play about and what she's not going to do. Miss Bubbly isn't going back and forth with you people. Miss Bubbly also is not entertaining shenanigans. You telling me to send you a picture of me playing with a cat or anything like that? I'm going to find a cat and we will be playing. Pew 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 pew. Get out my face. You too old to be looking for free porn. Secondly, yeah, I said it. Miss Bubbly, me, I'm just not dealing with the shenanigans. I'm clocking your tea live, baby. We're going to do this live. So if it comes off some type of way, I probably felt it some type of way. Even if you didn't mean it some type of way. And if I do the same for you, Cluck my tea live. Let me know. Like, I'm sorry. Okay. I can see how you thought I meant it like that. But I mean, understanding, communication, and seeking understanding is something I'm always want to do. But what I'm not going to do is have conversations with someone that is committed to misunderstanding me. Yeah. So if you've already decided to just misunderstand me and then that's on you. But what we're also not going to do is, hey, let's not go back and forth talking and carrying bones and things like that. Let's leave bone carrying in the past. Let's try not to gossip. Let's mind the business that pays yours. That way, your edges can grow, my edges can grow, and my booty can get thicker. Your booty can get thicker. Everybody booty getting thicker naturally. Ain't nobody got to get no more BBLs. Listen, I think we all have learned that these BBLs were killing y'all. And the thighs didn't match. Them BBLs were killing y'all. Them tables were dangerous. No, literally, BBLs were dangerous, and the girlies were doing it because they wanted to look good for men. That or they wanted to look good for themselves. And in cases like that, it's still, for me, that's still kind of sad because it's like, I don't know. I'm afraid of needles. Point blank period. I'm just afraid of needles. Why? I remember this one guy I had dated, talked to. He wanted me to get a BBL. Baby, I am 5'8" and a half, and I'm like 235 on a good day. Okay, so the body is she thick, 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 thick. Yeah, I'm thick, but so there was never any need for that. You understand me? There was never a need for that. So yeah, I'm hoping that I have rambled enough. This episode literally has been about a lot of different topics. Just me getting back into the swing of things. Please stick with me. I'm gonna try to stick with y'all. I just know that this isn't the end. It's only the beginning. It's up from here, and if it's up, then it's stuck. It's lit. Um, there are some segments that aren't going to be here because I'm doing videos like but wait, there's more. I know that was a part that I really liked and worked hard on, but I'm learning that just because you work hard on something, not everybody is going to appreciate it. So because I think maybe I've lost some audiences at that part just because it was kind of random. But if you missed it and you liked it, let me know. If it was popular with you, it was popular enough with enough people that are listening to this, like all 35 of y'all, then I might bring it back. But outside of that, consistency is what's going to win the numbers. And I'm just going to keep promoting, trying to be successful. Yeah. So I appreciate you for watching this. I appreciate you for listening. And hopefully I'm going to bring y'all some fire content. Don't know what it's going to be about. It's going to be a whole lot of nutting and a whole lot of jiving and stuff like that. But y'all bring me some topics. Tell me what you want to hear, what you want to talk about. It could be controversial. Maybe talk about something that I probably would have never thought. Lord, this is the wardrobe malfunctions for me. I just wanted to be cute and classy. But yeah, hopefully you like and you enjoy seeing my face. If not, then trust me, it can be deleted. It can be deleted. You ain't gotta see my face. Understand me? Yeah. Shout out to my friend that encouraged me to just go ahead, get my lab and start cooking some, whipping it up and just put some content out there. So Mama T, love you, girl. I appreciate you. So, yeah, we just sat down and she really, Mama T, I mean, we just call her T. T really helped me to, we decided to have business meetings, even though the business meetings are just us sitting down looking at each other sometimes. But it's just nice to have someone else that can sit with you while you're thinking things out, brainstorming, and being productive at the same time. Or is it just keeps you accountable. And that's the type of accountability that I did need. Sorry, this was an instance. I don't know if any of y'all been listening to that. Looking at that in the background. But yeah, so next episode, I'm gonna try to do this weekly. Oh my gosh, that's scary, right? Holding myself accountable to something, but I'm gonna try to do this weekly. And if you like it, I love it. Please subscribe. It's free. Yeah, it's free. Why not subscribe? You know, beggars can't be choosers, but I'm choosing the beg. Subscribe. Now let's talk about it for a moment because I'm looking on TikTok and I see all these people that are my sorors, that are my cousins, that are my exes, that are my friends, that are my family members, that are seeing my videos. But what you're not doing is taking the time to take your finger and exercise the flexion muscle. This really lets me know that, oh, okay, yeah, you just tolerated me. You ain't never liked me. Keep that same energy. Nah, but for real though, why y'all not liking my stuff? What do I need to do to get your like? What do I need to do to get your like? What do I need to get your free? What do I need to do to get your free like? Huh? That's the question. To subscribe. What do I need to do to get you to listen? That's the question, girl. I don't know. Anyway, I'm your host, Miss Bubbly. Come back next week. My foamies. If you don't want to be a foamy, then you ain't gotta listen. Fine. You already done proved that you won't go like it anyway. So, what you gonna share it? Can you share it at least? No. Okay. Fine. Bye.